So the vocab you need to know for this lesson is multiplicative identity, multiplicative property 0, multiplicative inverse, reflexive, symmetric, transitive, substitution. So for the multiplicative identity, for any number a, the product of a and 1 is a. So a times 1 equals a, 1 times a equals a. For the multiplicative property of 0, for any number a, the product of a and 0 is 0. A times 0 equals 0, 0 times a equals a. It's the same thing. For the multiplicative inverse, for every number a over b, where a and b does not equal 0, there is exactly one number, b over a, such that the product of a over b and b over a is 1. So a over b times b over a still equals 1. And then b over a times a over b still equals 1. For the reflexive property, any quantity is equal to itself. For example, 7 equals 7, or 2 plus 3 equals 2 plus 3. For the symmetric, if one quantity equals the second quantity, then the second quantity equals the first. And there, 9 equals 6 plus 3, and 6 plus 3 equals 9. Transitive, if one quantity equals the second quantity, and the second quantity equals the third quantity, and the first quantity equals the third quantity. For example, 5 plus 7 equals 8 plus 4, 12 equals 12, so 5 plus 7 equals 12. And for the final vocab for this lesson, substitution. A quantity may be substituted for its equal in any expression. For example, if n equals 15, 3n equals 3 times 15. So when you want to identify properties, you first have to solve your equation, obviously. And then when you do 42 times n equals 42, you divide it by 42, divided by 42, n equals 1. And that's the multiplicative identity property, because any number times 1 equals itself, because 42 times 1 equals 42. Another example of identifying properties is n times 9 equals 1, 9n equals 1, divided by 9, divided by 9, n equals 1/9. That's the inverse property, because 1/9 times 9 equals 1. So pretty much any number that's times its opposite or reciprocal equals 1. Evaluating equations using properties, it's best to use a given equation and make it equal to itself. For example, in the first step, when you're multiplying 3 and 2, you substitute it with 6, so that's substitution. For the second step, 6 minus 5 equals 1, so you're substituting 6 minus 5 for 1. The next step, the multiplicative identity, you're just multiplying 2 times 1, which gives you itself, which is 2. And then the step after that, which is 3 times 1 over 3, you do the multiplicative inverse, because 3 times the reciprocal, or the opposite of itself, you get 1. For the last step, you use substitution, because 2 plus 1 equals 3.